Good evening. It's your host again, John, bringing you this episode of playing Immaculate Grid and going for low rarity score. Brought to you once again by my book, Baseball's Most Fun for Frivolity, which the link for the to Amazon will be in the description below. I'm gonna get right into it. Yesterday was kind of a grid buster all the way around because we had 20 game winners and Cy Youngs and such. Let's see here. So I think I did optimize these, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely didn't optimize these. Not sure on these two. But yeah, it's a new day. So let's play here. All right, 30 stolen base season, and we have the Brewers. So I should be able to do pretty well. We've also got the A's, Red Sox, got the Washington Nationals slash Montreal Expos. Brewers and then the Astros down there. All right. So let's see here. 30 stolen bases in a season. Marquise Grissom would be an all right one there. I have gotten in trouble with 30 stolen bases. I've gone with some people who had more like 29. Let's see. I remember from a previous video, this has come up before. Jose Cruz will work. Jose Cruz Sr. will work. He takes 2%. Um, let's see. For the Expos and Nationals, somebody with 30 stolen base. Alfonso Soriano, I think he'll do really well because he had the 40-40 season in 2006 in his lone year in Montreal. Vladimir Guerrero went 30-30 a couple times in Montreal. But did I say Soriano played in Washington in 2006, sorry. 40-40 year. Guerrero played Montreal. He went 30-30 a couple times, so he would work there. Um, Tim Raines going to be very popular. Marquise Grissom works. I believe Andre Dawson is going to work. Pretty sure on that one. Um, and then I'm not as sure about like Grzelcyk, Hubie Brooks. Oh, don't think Andres Galarraga ever got to 30. Um, all right, let's see. I'll skip that one for now. Brewers with 30 stolen bases. Well, the 30-30 players are easy to remember. So that's Yelich, Braun, and Tommy Harper in the Brewers' first season, 1970. Harper also did it actually the previous year. In fact, it was the most stolen bases, I think, since Ty Cobb in the American League. He stole, I think, 70 bases in the one and only season for the Seattle Pilots. Um, Molitor will do really well. Carlos Gomez definitely stole over 30 bases. Scott Podsednik would be an interesting pick. Here's one. Let's try this one. I'm going to try 1992 Rookie of the Year, Pat Lestache. It's the first Rookie of the Year in Brewers history. Stole a whole bunch of bases. Actually, the person he beat for that Rookie of the Year, Kenny Lofton. Fun fact. All right, 4%. Okay, that wasn't as good as I thought. Taking 4% of the Brewers isn't great, but I don't think there have been that many people who've stolen 30 bases, so maybe it is all right. Let's see here. Ooh, I just thought of one. How about this guy, Keith Ginter? Anyone remember him? Didn't think so. 0.2%. It's pretty good. Tommy Harper did play for the Brewers and the Red Sox, and because he works here, he might not be used as much over here. Takes 0.4% there. All right. Um, it's yeah, the 4% is higher than I usually do on the Brewers, but that's all right. Oh, you know what? Keith Kinder would have been better here. I should have gone with him here and gone with like Ben Sheets here, Kevin Seitzer or something. That's all right. Was not strategic. Fires will work. Um, yeah, that'll be a little bit of an interesting one. How about for this one? Astros and Red Sox. What do we think of? I've got two names that I'm kind of thinking. One is Larry Anderson, who was traded for about a month or two of, or sorry, Larry Anderson, a month of two of him was traded in exchange for the entire career of Jeff Bagwell. Um, so that was not a great trade in Boston history. They're known for those though. Let's see. There's Carl Everett would also be a good pick. I think Carl Everett might be like even a better pick than Anderson, just because that's a notorious trade. Um, and yeah, I'm just kind of popping around the horn here and not really thinking of anyone else. So I'm gonna go Carl Everett. I'm thinking of Carl Everett, right? Yes, I'm thinking of Carl Everett. Takes 2%. That's pretty good. And let's see here. I guess I could have gone for all Brewers, but because I kind of want to go Marquise Grissom over here. I think Ken Singleton might work, but I'm not positive on that one. Um, I think he was stealing some bases in the 70s before going to Baltimore. Um, yeah, Vladimir Guerrero is kind of an interesting one, but he might be semi. Oh, you know who I think will work? What about Delino DeShields? He was traded for Pedro Martinez. Well, let me look at those years. I think he'll work. I think he had to have been here's the way. So I don't know offhand how many stolen bases Delino DeShields stole in 1992. I know he was a fast guy. I know he was traded from the Expos to the Dodgers in exchange for Pedro Martinez. And I know that in order to be traded for a guy like Pedro Martinez, even though nobody knew that he was going to become Pedro Martinez, I figure he has to have been pretty fast. And or I knew he was pretty fast, but I figured he must have had a decent stolen base season because I mean that was really his big asset. I'm gonna plug it in, a little bit of a risk. Let's see how it does. And it does 3%. So actually, it wasn't even that good. That's all right. Um, all right. Let's see. A's and Nationals. How about Esteban Loaiza? He played with both teams. It's 0.3%. Apparently, he played for Pittsburgh. I didn't even know that, but got the baseball. That's tricky though because sometimes the person just is wearing a ball cap, but he only did like a spring training stint or something like that. On the subject of fast base dealers, I know Otis Nixon, who I like to use, he'll work for this one. He played with both the Expos and the Red Sox. It's 0.3% there. Man, I should have gone with Ginter for A's and Astros. He would have worked there. I just wasn't thinking. Um, let's see. If I'm going around, yeah, I'm trying to think of someone other than Mike Fiers because I think he'll be really popular. I guess he would also work here. Um, I got a former Brewer. I should have made more of an effort to get Brewers, but because I could have gone Grissom there, I might have struggled over there. Obviously, these are all Brewers. There might have been options. Yeah, well. Um, oh, I just had it. Oh yeah, no, I got it. Doug Jones. All right. Rarity score of 11. That's pretty good. Um, all right. There have been 16 Brewers who have stolen for 30 stolen bases in a year. And I should have been able to come up with anyone better than not anyone, but most of the people on here. Molitor was probably going to be was he the most famous? No, Yelich was the most famous. But Yelich, Molitor, I'd say probably Braun. Scotty Poe was a fan favorite, great player. Alex Sanchez, I should have remembered him because I thought he was going to win Rookie of the Year that year. He spoiler alert, he didn't, and he was traded to the Tigers the very next season to make room for Scotty Pacetic. I should have remembered Alex Sanchez. I did not realize that Eric Young played enough games to get to 30 stolen bases. I remember thinking, oh, this is going to be awesome. Eric Young used to steal 50 bases a year when we acquired him. VR, sure, should have gotten that. So I went with Listash, which I think was an all right pick. I'm gonna say Listash was probably a top 5 of these 16 picks. Mike Felder, I was never gonna get that one. Lorenzo Cain sneaks in there with 30. Gomez, I think would have been one of the higher picks. Darryl Hamilton, I like to use Darryl Hamilton a lot, and yeah, he would have worked there. Stole 41 in 1992. All right, well, I'll take that. I mean, Trey Turner, highest one there. Altuve, highest one there. So, looks like it's a lot more regular than yes. I don't want to say normal because that means something, but more regular than yesterday. Looks like the lowest percentages here were in the low 60s. All right, fun grid, decent score. I'll take an 11. I know some of y'all will beat that, but and I'm sure some of you give me some shade for not going single digits when the Brewers were involved, but that's all right. That's all right. I just like to have fun. So thanks for playing, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace.